Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Adams Brothers Podcast. It's a pop-up podcast. Let's chop it up. What's up, everybody? Come on in the room. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Adams Brothers Podcast, the hottest podcast around, baby. Can't be touched with a 10-foot pole. What's up? Let's chop it up. 754-227-1986 is the number to call in if you want to get in on some of the dialogue. It's on the ticker down at the bottom of the screen. It's flashing, going from left to right in the blue. Let me send out a quick text right here, right quick. And we're going to see if we can get our first guest to call in. Going to be talking about the Alumni Weekend coming up here this weekend, October the 24th. I think it starts on a Thursday night. They just had an Deerfield Alumni Weekend this past weekend up on the Johnny McKeithen Park.
Was nice from what I saw. Nice and well attended.
Yes, it was. I heard, man, it was a very, very successful alumni weekend. So kudos to Rachel Daly and everybody over there that put that together.
That's right. Kudos to all of them.
Kudos to everybody.
They did an excellent job.
Yeah, you got everybody together, and now it's the other side's turn. So we got our first guest, Mr. Vernon Harris, calling in right now. So let's bring Vernon in.
Call from ABS Computer Services. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
Hello, Mr. Vernon Harris, and welcome to the Adams Brothers Podcast. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Good afternoon. Thanks for having me on again.
Good.
Yes,
Man, I know you guys getting ready to have your meeting. So we were just on air just now waiting on you to call, and we were talking about the alumni weekend this past weekend, but we know that the class of 81 and I believe 84, they're having a homecoming alumni this weekend. So we wanted you to tell us all the things that you have coming up this following weekend, this weekend coming up. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we've got a pretty full week going this weekend, starting on Thursday. And we'll be starting on Thursday. We're going to have our first event, which is going to be, hold on one second, I'm pulling up our flyer here so I can.
Take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
What our first event is. All right, 1 second. I hate to be doing this live, but
It's all right. It's all right. And if you're just joining us, we're joined by Mr. Vernon Harris. He's one of the people that's on the committee for the alumni, Different High alumni. So he's going to be telling us some of the things that's going to be going on this weekend. So while he's getting ready, we want to welcome everybody and thank you all for tuning in.
okay. All right. Almost there. It's
Okay.
gonna make me work.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. I do have some of my alumni classmates on here also.
Okay.
I got Dennis Fulmore Tigner. All right, coming up on the 24th, we're gonna have the mix and mingle at the Butler House between 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's gonna be, like I said, at the Butler House. There'll be food trucks there. We'll have a cash bar and music, and that's gonna be open to all the classes of Deerfield Beach High School, anyone that wants to attend.
That's from 6 to 9, you said?
Yes, it's going to be from 6 to 9 p.m.
And that's going to be open to all the classes, correct? You said?
Yes, that's open to all classes.
Okay. Everyone hear that? It's open to all classes. So,
Okay. And following up on the 25th, we're gonna have the pregame, which is gonna be called our Memory Lane walkthrough, where we're gonna have a walkthrough of Deerfield Beach High School for all of the alumni that wants to come through. We've been cleared to have a walkthrough to see what's going on at the school now. So that will be happening before the game at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And the game will be at 7 p.m. So all of the alumni, once again, any classes from Deerfield Beach High School are welcome to this event as well. And of course, the game will happen at 7 p.m. right after the walkthrough on the 25th. And coming up on the 26th will be the alumni homecoming picnic, which will be on the football field, starting at, I believe, 1 p.m. The event will start at 1 p.m. We'll be out there beginning at 7 a.m. setting up, but the event for all the classes starts at 1 p.m. And we have quite a few classes that will be in attendance out there. And we have around 12 classes that'll be out there on the field participating with our homecoming cookout event.
Okay. And that's going to be on the main football field inside the stadium?
That's going to be on the main football field inside the stadium.
Okay. So I remember one year it was behind the football stand. So, okay, just to be clear, it's going to be held on the football field.
Yes, we've been cleared to be on the football field.
Okay. And there'll be tents set up on the football field, around the football field?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And once again, everybody is welcome to attend that event as well, all classes.
Okay.
All right. And on the 27th, we're going to have this day of worship for each class. We'll just select their place of worship they want to attend. And we'll be attending the Class of 81 and a few other classes. We're going to go to the Cathedral Church of God there, Deerfield Beach. So that's the one we've chose to attend, but everybody will attend, whatever service they want.
Okay.
And that will conclude our week.
Okay.
okay. So to recap, on Saturday, the tents and all will be on the football field, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay. Because I know in the past it was south of the football field. Am I correct?
Behind the stands. Yeah.
Yes, behind the stands.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's where we were the last time we participated also. But we've been in touch with the school and they said, no, we're going to be on the field. So
Okay.
Now I heard you say it starts at 1 p.m. What time does it end on Saturday?
we're expecting to end somewhere around 5 p.m.
Okay.
Or we can go longer. I see Sister Fulmore Tigner holding up 7 fingers. So
7?
I guess that means 7. Yeah.
Okay.
And what are the do's and the don'ts? Not for someone not to get in trouble.
Yeah, well, of course, it is a school facility and a school function, so there is definitely going to be probably no smoking and no alcohol allowed at that facility.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
No weapons.
Yeah, no weapons.
Don't go to jail bringing your gun out there now.
Right.
Yeah, we think everybody, when you're going to a school function, everybody should know what's allowed and what's not. So,
Right. Right.
yeah, this is not the park.
Right. Because I say that because we just enacted the not the open carry, but the concealed carry law here. I think it was like last January of last year.
Yes.
So
Some people may not know.
yeah. So that's why I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that we get that out, so we don't have none of our brothers and sisters incarcerated over the weekend.
Right. And one
Right.
other question, Vernon. I heard you say that you have 12 classes that participate in. Do you know the years? 81, 84. Do you know what the other ones are?
Yeah, we've got 2010. We've got Mr. Fulmore Tigner. You got any of the other years that are participating with us this year? I know I don't have them all in front of me.
Right. Okay.
Let me give you the supplement for you.
I'm on the Zoom call
Yes,
with her right now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, we just thought maybe you had them readily available, and if you don't, that's fine. Yeah.
Can you call them out, please?
Yes, go ahead, call them out, please.
76, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 87, 89, 89, 22, 2010, 2012, 2014, 1995. I think that's it.
Okay.
Thus far.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You all could hear her.
Yes,
You all could hear her
yes.
Clear.
Yes, we heard her. We heard her very clearly. So 76, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83.
Inquiring what's the latest that they could pay up until. And I think President, is it Wednesday is our deadline for.
Yeah, so we've got more classes inquiring, so we've got 2 more days, and they can still come in and pay. So any classes that are still out there that want to come in, they still can. We've got 2 days, still open to get.
What are the prices of the tents?
If you care to say that live, that's up to you.
No, it's fine. Yes, it's $100 per tent, and one of the things we don't mind announcing what we're charging per tent because every single dollar that we raise is going for scholarships for future GLP high school graduates. So not a dime of that is going for anything other than those scholarships. For, the future.
And that's good. So that's good. And I know you say you're going to be giving out a scholarship or 2. Will you be announcing who the recipients are of those scholarships?
Yes, we're going to have a live event at the school with the athletic director, and it will be open to the public. So yes, everyone will be able to know exactly who received these scholarships. So.
And how are these recipients of these scholarships? How are they selected?
And we're going to let the school give us the criteria for that because we have in the past asked them for the criteria, and they said they really didn't have them set yet. So whatever the criteria is before we have the event to give out scholarships, we'll have that down and be able to announce whatever that criteria is. But as of right now, we don't have that criteria set.
Okay. Good enough. So if you're just joining us, we're talking to Mr. Vernon Harris. He's been telling us what's going on with the Deerfield Alumni Weekend. They said they have the homecoming game coming up this weekend, Thursday, 6 to 9 at the Butler House. Friday, they have the pregame memory lane walkthrough, and that starts at 6 p.m. And the football game starts at 7. On Saturday, they have the alumni homecoming picnic from 1 to 7 p.m., $100 per tent. If you are interested in getting a tent out there, you have a couple more days. So get in contact with the representatives from that's the committee that's running the alumni weekend. And on Sunday, there's a worship day. Worship at the church of your choice. Most people they said that they were going to be at Cathedral, but of course, you can go and worship anywhere you want to. So,
Comments up.
what's that?
The comments.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, we've been talking to Mr. Vernon Harris here. He's graced us. I know we know you have a meeting to attend. We wanted to give you some airtime.
And I got one
to
more
come on here.
question, too.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Harris. I had heard. I don't know how true it is. I heard that they wasn't going to be able to have no more games at Deerfield because of a broken water main or something. Did you?
Yeah, we kind of heard that too, but
Is there any truth to that?
No, there was no truth.
Okay.
So we knew, so we knew there was a broken water main, but we contacted after we heard that, we contacted the school, and it has no bearing on anything that we're doing. So,
Yeah, okay. Because I just heard that, and they was like the homecoming game was going to be moved. I was just told that, I believe, like Saturday night.
Yeah, it went around pretty quickly, but like I said, we're constantly in contact with the schools, and that water main that broke had absolutely no bearing on any of the events that's happening, including the football game.
Okay. Well, good
Thanks
enough.
for clarifying that.
Yeah, we appreciate you clarifying all of that and giving us the rundown on what's going to be happening at the alumni weekend here coming up this weekend, October the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The Butler House, the pregame at Deerfield High, then the football game, the alumni homecoming picnic on the football field, and on Sunday worship at a worship
Of your choice.
of your choice. So, Mr. Vernon Harris, thank you for calling in, man. We really appreciate you updating us, man.
Oh, thank you guys for giving me the time to let everyone know, and I look forward to seeing you guys out there.
Yes, you will.
Anytime,
You will see
anytime,
us.
man. We'll see you out there this weekend.
All
Vernon,
right.
Vernon Harris, thank you for calling in. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, sir.
All right, you guys too. Take care now. We'll see you soon.
Okay, good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we've been talking to Mr. Vernon Harris. He's on the committee of the alumni weekend. He said that there's going to be the class of 1976, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. And guess what class they skipped? 86. My class. Class of 1986. If you're out there watching, man, come on. Class of 1986, you know who you are. A lot of you all watch our podcast. Class of 1986, man. I don't care which one you participate in. The alumni weekends, I don't care. But class of 1986, let's get it together. If I have to get on board to bring all of us together, I'm going to do it. Okay, so class of 1986, Deerfield Beach High School, want some, get some. Okay, you know who you are, class of 86. We're going to get it together next year, and we're going to have some representation out there. So this is a pop-up podcast, man. We just got off the air with Vernon Harris. They're having a meeting tonight, a Zoom meeting about the alumni weekend that they have coming up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. So if you want to get you a tent, hopefully 86 can get us a tent out there. So hopefully we can get us 10, at least 5 or 10 of us out there, and we all chip in $5 or $10 and get us a tent. So class of 86, if you watching, man, hit me up, man. Y'all got my number. Everybody got my number. So
and all the other alumni, you're welcome in the future
All the other
to come on and promote whatever you're trying to do. That's what we're here for. We're not part of the problem, as someone said.
yeah, well,
We're here. I mean, for any organization that has anything, any religious organization that have information that they want out, just send it to us. Our information is right in the ticker. Our Gmail, our email, you can send it here. So Whatever you want to announce, we'll announce it for you. And you don't have to give us something. We ask for a donation here and there.
Just
help us out.
voluntarily.
It's voluntarily.
We ain't not
You
begging
know.
nobody for
No,
nothing.
no,
man. People been
no.
donating freely to our podcast since we started. So thank you all for the people that have been donating. Thank you for all our faithful watchers and people that supporters, I should say. Thank you for rocking with us, man. Hey, we just here to do what we do, man. Some people might not like the way we do it, but we ain't gonna change nothing over here. We run this. You know what I'm saying? So
I think we got more people like us than dislike us, and
well,
they
yeah,
might
it's
just
always gonna be
yeah.
no matter and I've been on this earth long enough to know that no matter what you do in this world,
Ain't gonna satisfy everyone.
it could be good. Somebody is always gonna have an opinion about a negative opinion about something that you're doing. So keep on doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
If people are not talking about you, you're not you're not doing something right. People are going to talk. They said this and they said that. Well, we're neutral. We don't have an axe to grind in none of these fights here. We try to be right. We right in the middle. So if you don't like what we say, that's fine. This is America. Everybody has their point of view. We have ours. We run this podcast over here, and that's the way it's always going to be. But whatever we report here, we stand by.
We love to get you on too, Miss Portier. As always, you're more than welcome to come on and
yeah.
And whatever you want to bring, you got our number. You know how to get in touch with us.
It. Jamara Portier, you always bring it. You have our number.
Anytime you're welcome anytime.
Here, talk about human trafficking, you're welcome. Anytime you want to call in, anytime you want to come on the podcast, all you have to do is send us a text or call us. You got our contact information.
And other people with organizations that are worthy organizations, you're welcome to come on too and join us and talk about your organizations. You're always welcome to come on. I just want to say I was out. I didn't go in, but I was on the outskirts Saturday, and it was nice at the waterfront.
Alumni.
It was very nice. Alumni. That was nice out there. I mean, it was well attended. I didn't see anyone doing anything, acting up. I'm proud. I like what I saw. Deerfield really showed out, and
some people are even saying it's bigger than it was. And not trying to compare Deerfield and Ely. Ely did their thing, but guess what? Deerfield just did their thing too. Deerfield Beach, y'all did y'all thing up there on the Johnny McKeithen Park this past weekend. Y'all did y'all thing. Kudos to Rachel Daly and everybody on that committee up there.
Yeah. There's cars everywhere.
Kudos to you. You all did it. You can just build from there. It's been getting bigger and better every year.
Yeah.
Every single year. So
sky's the limit here in Deerfield Beach for everything. If we
acting like no damn fool.
We put our mind and our heads and our mind together. As I always say, we can do anything we want here in Deerfield Beach. I truly believe that.
We're talented just like any other city around the country. We have talent here. A lot of talented people.
Yes.
So again, kudos to everybody that was involved in putting that together. I saw the nice mechanical bulls. Yeah. I saw the big boots and everything everybody had on.
That was nice.
It was nice. Very well put together. The police with the BSO, Broward Sheriff's Office, was out there. And I heard they weren't even messing with anybody. They were just there on hand for traffic control and making sure everybody, how we start getting a little alcohol in us sometimes.
Everyone complimented the police.
So Chief Adam Hofstein, Broward Sheriff's Office up there, District 10, Deerfield Beach, big kudos to you and your deputies, man, for just being on hand and making sure everything went smoothly. I'm sure a lot of things could be done better. It will be done better. So when we work together, we can get it done.
I saw the police with plates. They were enjoying themselves. I think everybody who was out there. I didn't hear not one person say they had a bad time, which was good. That's good. Everyone had a good time. That's good to see. us coming together, just like the good old days. I haven't saw that many vehicles since the Mango Fest. I mean, that was awesome to
I
see
heard it looked like the
everyone out
Mango
there.
Festival
Oh, it
out
looked
there.
like the Mango Fest. It was something special.
So kudos to everybody, man. You all did it. You all did your thing, man. It would have been nice if somebody would have had a drone out there and flew a drone over the crowd there, man, and got some V-roll.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna
That'd be
get one.
of our things.
Oh, my grandson have one. I might get my grandson to fly one over Deerfield if he still have his in working condition. I might get my grandson to fly his drone over.
I know Thomas Miller, the AC man. He got a nice drone with a nice
yes, he do
4K camera on there. So maybe Thomas Miller, man, pull your drone out, man, and get some V-roll.
Yeah. Oh, Thomas has an awesome drone. Great picture. His videos.
Janet, they said they had three what?
3 drones.
3 drones. Okay. Cool.
Was it 3 drones they had flying? That is awesome. Just know probably one was the police. So, and the other 2 might have been, drones. Yeah.
Drones.
I'm quite sure one was the police and one was the others, but I would hope someone else would fly the drones over the high school and just get that spectacular picture. We're going to add a drone for our podcast.
Yes,
just
we
a
will.
matter of time now. We're going to add one, and hopefully we can probably get someone to really show us. And I heard they're going to be bringing a drone class out to the Tigner Center, which would be awesome. I'll be the first one up in that class because I love electronics. I love that technology. I'm always be on the spot when they have that type of technology, offering that type of technology for the public. I hope that this weekend can be just as awesome as the one I saw last weekend. I'm quite sure with the people putting it together, I'm quite sure it will be awesome this weekend here. Everybody in Deerfield will be proud again. 2 weekends in a row.
I'm supporting both. This past weekend, supported. This weekend here, I'm going to support. I'm not showing favoritism, but either or, I'm going because I went to Deerfield High. And I have pictures of me and my favorite friends from Deerfield High, man, and I look at them all the time, and I'm proud to be a Deerfield Beach Buck. Exit 42, Deerfield Beach High School. You know, I played on the football team 1985, 86. I still got my little pictures from my jerseys on and all my classmates. Kelsey Miller or Sameen.
You Rod Goddard and someone else took one in
Goddard,
the Bucks
John
jersey.
There, Michael Ransaw.
Yeah, I remember. I
Ronnie
saw
Wallace.
those pictures. Yeah,
It's
been a while since I saw those pictures.
Big Jeff Taylor.
Yeah.
Kevin Hardy. And all of us, man, good, they still around, so that's 86, man. Let's get involved, man. Thank you, Jamar. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank everyone for the kind words.
Thank you all for those kind
Everyone.
words, man. We work hard behind these microphones. Things that you all don't see is us taking phone calls all night, 10, 11, 12, almost 12 o'clock at night, man, all during the day. People stopping by the house, man, and we appreciate the input, man. We really do.
It's more people involved here want to be involved more than what people see.
Yeah.
And they have very good ideas. I just think they just need to make their ideas public in a public setting when that time come. We'll be a better Deerfield Beach. We'll have a better Black community over here, a more united community.
That's right. Early voting started today. Guess what? I went out and voted. It says Broward County, I voted early, and I got my vote in. My vote will count. At least I hope it count. I got my vote in. I've already cast my vote. The lines weren't that long. I got in and out of there in about 15 minutes. I took my sample ballot. You guys, here's your sample ballot right here. Okay, here's your sample ballot. Take your sample ballot with you. Bubble it in. You see, I got all these things bubbled in already. You can see the little black dots bubbled in right there. I got all mine bubbled in already. You know, so when I get to that poll booth, I just pull out my ballot, my original ballot that they give you when you get there, and I just bubble them in. It shouldn't take you long. Most importantly, these judges on there, a lot of them was appointed by Ron DeSantis. Okay, these federal judges, know who you voting for. Okay, know who you voting for when you go in that booth. All right, a lot of them was appointed by Ron DeSantis. It's because they got a face that look like ours.
And that's a few of them.
It's quite a few of them. So,
Name that one. She was appointed by Francis.
Renatha Francis.
Yeah,
Francis.
I remember the Supreme Court, the state Supreme Court, I believe, rejected her off, something of that nature. I just can't remember the exact nature of it, but she's one who's, you would look at the name, don't be fooled by her. It's
Renatha.
Yeah.
Renatha Francis. Francis.
She's definitely not good.
So I put a big fat no on my ballot. I am not telling nobody who to vote for, but on my ballot, big fat no. Okay. So people fill out those sample ballots. They send them to you in the mail for a reason. Fill them out while you're at home. You don't have no distractions. When you get to the booth, all you got to do is pull out your sample ballot and pull out your original ballot that they give you and just bubble in the same thing on your sample ballot, and you'll be in and out of there in 5 minutes, you know?
Yeah. And early voting in Deerfield Beach is at the Hillsborough Community Center, and that's 50 Hillsborough Technology Drive. Some other places will be the let me see, I'm on the site right now. The African American Research Library.
Pat Larkins.
And the Broward College. Also the Carver Ranch. You can vote there. You can vote Dania. You can vote Pat Larkins Center. It's so many different libraries across Broward County that you can vote at, all in Fort Lauderdale, the Emmalou Olson Center in Pompano.
Put them up on our website.
They're already up on our website. Yeah, I was just going over some places that I know people know, and I'm quite sure people know. I know in the past we voted at a lot of us voted at the Rob Gym over the years. That's not available this year. Is the Hillsborough Community Center, like I say, which is 50 Hillsborough Technology Drive. I would employ everyone to definitely vote early, or definitely like me, I'm gonna vote by mail, but I'm gonna take my ballot out to the Technology Center and file it right there, because they do have drop-offs right there. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I can take my time and really go over all the candidates. I ask everybody to Google the candidates and see who you're gonna be voting for. We had State Representative Patricia Williams on our podcast here about 2 weeks ago, and she told us exactly what the amendments were and what to vote for. So if you're we're going to put that up too on our website, as far as the votes, as far as the amendments. Amendment 1, amendment I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll all be up so the people can see. I don't know how people feel. For me, amendment, I believe that's 3 with the not medical, but the marijuana. Am I correct? Amendment 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm gonna vote yes, because all too long that was criminalized, and a lot of our people were criminalized, and maybe one day because we have a progressive state attorney here, that's Mr. Harold Pryor. Maybe one day, some of those convictions may be thrown out or overturned. I mean, we have someone in office that can do it. So my vote is going to be definitely for the marijuana, and yes, and my vote is also it's a woman's for amendment 4, which is it's going to be yes, that's a woman's choice. Let women have their choice. If
Shouldn't
they want to
an
have
old
an
man
abortion, let them do
telling
it.
women what to do with their body. Okay,
Yeah.
an old man who probably on Viagra and all of this and that, you know, telling a woman what to do with her body. You know, I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? No, how you gonna tell somebody a woman what to do with her body? You probably can't even tell your wife what to do. How you gonna tell another woman what to do with their body? You know what I'm saying? So people vote on issues. You know, vote on issues. If you think that abortion is wrong, then you vote against it. If you think it's right, if you think that no man should be around here telling a woman what to do with their body, then you vote for it. You vote for the amendment. You know, so again, we had Patricia Williams on here, and the votes were, and for the amendments was no, yes, no, no, yes, no. 2 no's, 2 yeses, 2 no's, and that came straight from State Representative Patricia Williams, who was on our podcast. So
let me read exactly what the amendment, like Amendment 3 says.
Go ahead.
It says it legalizes recreational use of marijuana for adults 21 and older. That's very important because you've been seeing a lot of misleading ads on TV. And it says providing access to safe, regulated marijuana products, and it removes criminal penalties for adults 21 and up for simple possession of marijuana in small quantities. That is very major
small quantities
for blacks and minorities.
What's the small quantities though?
Well, you know, people just gonna have to go
a little roach or a little joint or something like that. But just use your common sense, people. If they pass it, man, you want to smoke your joint or something like that, smoke it.
And
I don't care.
And it needs 60%. It needs 60% threshold to pass. Remember that. It's going to need 60%. And on Amendment 2, it establishes a state constitutional right to hunt and fish, even though that right already exists in state law, proclaims hunting and fishing the preferred means of responsibly managing and controlling fish and wildlife, potentially overriding existing wildlife protections. Vote no on that.
Vote no on that. Okay?
Definitely vote no on that. And
you already have things on the book. Where you gonna go on? They trying to amend it. That's these Republicans, man. They're always trying to change things. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, that amendment. What is that? What is that?
That's Amendment 2 with the hunting and the fishing. Vote no. Vote no for Amendment 2. And Amendment 1 says that it brings politics into local school board elections by making them partisan. It nullifies part of a 1998 amendment passed by 64% of Florida voters that ensures school board races are nonpartisan. It creates closed party primaries that take away the ability for millions of Floridians to vote in school board elections. See that again? It creates closed party primaries that take away the ability for millions of Floridians to vote in school board elections. Vote
take
no.
Away millions.
Vote no. Vote no for Amendment 1.
Come on.
Vote no for Amendment 1.
Vote no.
And for Amendment 5, which is, I think these 2 amendments definitely are very important. Amendment 5, it creates an annual inflation adjustment on the amount that is tax exempt from a homeowner's primary residence homestead exemption, reducing revenue for local communities by an estimated $111 million annually by 2029 for services like public safety, workers, parks, sanitation, collection. Vote no on that. Vote no on Amendment 5 because it will. I mean, we're going to have at some point it's going to bankrupt. It's going to send it's going to have a budget gap again, just like we had in 2010 in a lot of cities, and that's not good. vote no for Amendment 5. And I'm going to go to Amendment 6. It gives more political power to corporations and wealthy individuals and candidates by repealing the public financing option available for state candidate campaigns passed by voters in 1998. Vote no for Amendment 6. No for Amendment 6. Again, it gives more political power to corporations and wealthy individuals and candidates by repealing the public financing option available for state candidate campaigns passed by voters in 1998. Vote no for Amendment 6.
Says there's a key word, political, give more political power. They already got enough power already, you know? More political power. That should tell you to vote hell no on that vote, on that amendment right there.
Yeah. And I'm going to be reading Amendment 4. I'm going to read it. It says it ensures that Floridians, not politicians, are able to decide what is best for their own lives and bodies by limiting government interference with abortion. It overturns Florida's abortion ban, which outlaws abortions before many women even realize they are pregnant, and provides no real exceptions for rape or the health of the patient. So vote yes on Amendment 4. Yes for
yes
Amendment
on 3,
4.
yes on 4. Those are the only 2 amendments that you vote yes on, 3 and 4. Okay, people, if you're just joining us, those amendments out there, if you go down that line now, if you believe in abortion, then hey, that's you. I can't tell you. But for us, 3 and 4, vote yes. Okay, just all you remember. If you don't remember anything, just go down those amendments, and Amendment 3 and Amendment 4, vote yes. Okay,
definitely vote. Everyone get out and vote.
Those are the only 2 you vote yes on, because these it's just too much too many politicians, you know. You got the biggest snake. I love that commercial.
Yeah, that's an awesome commercial, man.
Rick Scott on there. He's slithering through with the Medicare fraud and all of this and that. He's the biggest snake
not found in the Everglades
and everything. Yeah, I love that.
Me too.
Commercial. And
Deborah Marcel. Deborah, I hope she upsets Rick Scott. That was
but you got to get out and vote.
Got to get out.
You have to get out and vote. And then he got in there and he wrote the bill to get rid of Social Security,
which he lied about on CNN. Confronted him about it a few years ago, and he lied about it.
He's a big liar, man. He and
he's just another
I don't like Rick
flunky.
Scott. I make it known on here. I don't like. He's one of the politicians that I don't like.
And this our podcast, so we can endorse whoever we want to endorse on here. And
I would love for Rick Scott, if you're watching out there, to call in right now. I would love to talk to you right now, bro.
He'll never
Rick
call
Scott,
in.
if you out there watching, anybody know Rick Scott? If you have his phone number, tell him to call in 754-227-1986. We would love to talk to you on the air right now. Okay.
Man, and I'm already getting, as we are talking here now, I'm getting texts right now. I mean, those texts are aggravating at times about getting out and vote. I mean, they are aggravating. Yes, Scott is a liar and a crook, Miss Duncan.
Yes.
Like to welcome everyone into the chat. You're welcome to put your comments in. Some of the people in the chat: Tara Portil, LaWanda Pack, Janet Man Garner, Nakisha Mohorn, Joanne Smith Duncan. Might be some more you would have to go up or down on the comments.
Tyrone Field Park, Gwendolyn Bullitt, Tammy McNeil, Natasha Brown,
watching.
DJ Scoot, what's up, my brother? My DJ friend Janet, Joanne Smith Duncan, and Nakisha Mohorn. LaWanda Pack, hey, what's up? Thank you all for joining us. We just chopping it up on our.
That's it. Y'all welcome
podcast.
to call in if you want to call in.
We don't have
number.
any subject that we're talking about. We're just talking about any old random thing right here, right now.
754-227-1986. If anyone want to call in and talk about anything, it's up to you. Call in.
We're not gonna be on here all night, so we do have families and personal lives. And
I want to watch Monday Night Football.
Yeah. course. Is there a commission meeting tomorrow night?
They had one last week. And
Last
by the
week.
way, the commission meeting last week, go back and look.
Ooh.
I put it up. Man, the mayor of Deerfield, he made it very clear to his department heads that they better get, and to all the workers. I think Mayor Gans made it very clear, whether you like it or not, or whether you like him or not, he made it very clear. And I agree with one thing that he said about them being there. They were up there discussing something on the agenda, and it should have been pulled. Rodney Baker, what's up?
What's up, Rodney Baker?
The agenda as far as the
Start
pier,
to finish.
the agenda on the pier should have been pulled. That it was just pretty much a waste of time, and he made it very clear to the employees that from the top to the bottom that pretty much he basically told them, you better shape up. He's gonna either, you're gonna be dealt with by this person that does the discipline is the city manager. But he made it very clear to the Deerfield Beach City employees that you better do your job better. Especially, I think he was speaking more, my opinion, he was speaking more to the department heads. He was also very upset about the coming into Deerfield Beach where the grass was not mowed in the medium, and the Parks and Rec director explained, and I saw it out there myself. I went by there personally and took a look at it where they're running the water for the mediums. I don't think he was pretty much talking about him, but I think he made it very clear to the Deerfield Beach employees that do your job, especially with the drainage, the stormwater, and the drainage projects that the city have here that cost overrun, and the residents were complaining about, rightfully so. They were complaining about a lot of things. I mean, the dust and all of that, you're gonna have that when you're doing construction work. You're gonna have the dust. You're not gonna too much be able to do anything about that. But I saw some pictures like right before the hurricane where some of the equipment was left out there, and a lot of the people were very upset about that. So Deerfield employees, y'all, especially at the top, y'all better get it together, because I think a lot of the residents are very upset. I just think you just better get it together. I think you had your warning last week. So
we put in a lot of that irrigation while we were working for the city of Deerfield Beach over about 15 years ago. I personally tapped the water mains for irrigation, and grounds maintenance went in and put in sprinkler systems back then and there. So they should have sprinkler systems in those medians already.
Yeah. Not at the ones where they're just putting it in at the one coming in.
I know they have water, because I personally
but they added
got
more
down
mediums.
there and dug when our crew got down there and we dug, and I got down there and I tapped those water mains myself and put in the valves and the backflows and the meters and everything, and stubbed it up for the irrigation guys to come in. I know I did it myself, so I know there's the water irrigation, the irrigation there, the water that will supply the irrigation.
Yeah, some of those mediums did not have water, but he was talking about the grass was high. The grass was high out there, and I don't know if it was particularly in the medium or over by the sign. I just know that the mayor brought it to the attention of the Park and Rec director, and I'm quite sure, knowing Mr. Warner, he's gonna take care of it. I think sometimes we all work at jobs, and sometimes we need to get warnings like that. And
he's just getting here, he's just getting his feet wet. But
I don't think that was directed at him. I think that tirade was directed at the environmental services, their inspectors, some of the people over there, Miss Priscilla,
project managers.
Yeah, the project managers.
Don't know who that is right now, but
I don't know. I just hope that I don't want to see no one lose their job. I hate to see people lose their job, but I think you've been very much warned by the mayor, and so just need to tighten up.
So been talking about the alumni weekend. We talked about early voting. We talked about Snake Rick Scott. Talked about and also someone left us something on our page about pay raises.
Yeah,
The pay raises.
Yeah, well,
Some people got pay raises and 4%, and some people got 2%. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
what's that all about? You know?
Yeah, it was a 4% from what I was told. This is what I was told. So I asked to see the contract. I put in a records request to see the union's contract, the union's proposal, and the actual contract, and then I can understand it a lot better. But I was told that all the employees, the Deerfield Beach employees, got 4% cost of living, but not everyone was entitled to the 4%. If you were maxed out, that means, you work for the city. If you maxed out and you did not get the raise, if that's to my understanding now, I'm not for sure. But if you're maxed out, you didn't get it. But if you was not maxed out, you got the 4%, the full 4%. And if you maybe was maxed out, you might have got 2%. I'm not for sure. I mean, maybe someone, I know Miss Vanessa Childs, who I work with in the union when I was there. Miss Childs is very capable of taking care of business. I don't care what no one says. She's very capable, and has been running that employees IUPAT now for probably the past decade now. And Vanessa is very capable. She knows it. She knows that position, and she knows how the inside goes. So Vanessa is very capable. Sometimes people don't know actually what the city is proposing. You can get a raise in one place and they'll take something from somewhere else. So whatever it was, I'm quite sure it's a reason for. But I wouldn't, if I was the employees, because I've been on that side before, I wouldn't be so quick to try to jump up and try to blame the union. I would have to see what the contract looked like, and I'm waiting on the city clerk's office to send me that. But I'm quite sure it was something. If the city, it was something they were gonna take away for that to happen. That's just my experience of being on the negotiation team when I was there. And I know one thing, the employees out there are very quick to villainize the people in the union. It was done to me. I'm working with City Hall. Anybody know me? No, I'll never work with City Hall to that capacity, because one thing about me, I'm not a snitch and never have been a snitch. So that was insulting for those ninjas at that time to even implore that about that. And I heard the same thing. And Vanessa's not working with City Hall. Vanessa is a very qualified individual to run that IUPAT union. And as far as I know, she did a excellent job there. And I just think that more or less anything, just like we always ask for, you got to have unity, because the governor and the legislators tried to break the union by saying if they didn't have enough membership, that they can be decertified. So you got to understand the division that the politicians put out there to try to destroy the unions. And I'll say it again for the record, Vanessa Childs is very qualified to run that IUPAT union for the city of Deerfield Beach. I work with her. Vanessa learned a long time ago, and she is more than qualified.
All right. Anything else before we hop off of here?
That'll be all
on here. So I know we usually play our little intro music here, but before we hop off of here, I'm gonna leave you all with a little bit of this right here.
Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
So don't forget to
eating the cats.
Get out and vote.
They're eating the pets of the people.
Remember,
that
this man
there.
said all of this right here. Everybody go out and early vote. Thank you for watching the hottest podcast in South Florida, the Adams River Podcast. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.
Go vote.
Good night.
Please go vote.
Please
Go
go
early
vote.
vote. Don't wait till November 5th
All
to
my
go
those
vote.
out there, remember my man say they're eating the dogs and they're eating the cat.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Don't have a good evening.
They're eating the
Have a good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.
And see you this weekend.
They're eating the cats.